Excellency, my advice to you and to the leaders of the world is to put a stop to the preparation of the presidential elections in Cote-D'Ivoire, to proceed to the thorough examination and consideration of the above recommendations. Ignoring these recommendations and allowing for the preparation of the presidential elections under the present circumstances will only set a very bad precedent for future generations of Ivorian and African. We cannot copy what happens in other countries. The fact that other countries went through the same situation and held elections in a chaotic situation is not an excuse for Cote d'Ivoire. We have to clean up the mess first before we go to elections. And this requires that the recommendation made here be applied first. For Africa and Cote d'Ivoire can no longer take the dangerous and costly road of instability, doubt, and approximation. We cannot take these shortcuts, because taking those shortcuts will be navigating on a huge ship in a deep ocean, navigating on a perforated ship. It will sink just like Titanic sank. The Bible says that some prophets just prophesy their own mind, visions. God said that He has not talked to them, He has not sent them. But they just lie, they just give false reports, false stats, saying, oh, everything is okay, we'll have elections. God said He has not sent them. Do not listen to them. For they send the entire population astray. God said if they had sat in my council, they would have told the truth to my people. They would have moved them away from their misdeeds and saved their lives. But so many agreements were made that were not honestly thought through. This is why for the past 8 years we have not moved. And all the candidates just accepted to bring in their representative to sit in the government in an effort to fill up their pockets. This is why I proclaim my candidacy under the reservation that I cannot take part into elections in Cote d'Ivoire as long as the rebels are part of the solution, part of the equation of the resolution of the crisis in Cote d'Ivoire. But I am the candidate. And because I was robbed, and the government knows that, and because I have the solution, the sortie de crise, that will satisfy both the criminals as well as the youth and the people, I'm willing to make a sacrifice to help bring the country out of this chaotic situation and uncertainty and move on. So I'm urging you, Excellency, not to listen to those who, because of their cupidity and their connections and their stature and corrupted mind, are eager to go ahead with the election despite the situation of uncertainty in Cote d'Ivoire, because they deceptively promise peace and security, knowing very well that there are rather more disaster ahead for the less fortunate. This type of things is bound to happen if the groundwork is not done properly. When the foundations are broken, what can a righteous man do? So please do not listen to them. need another Rwanda in Africa. So please be concerned, Excellency, about the human and material destruction such forbearance may cause. Imagine the degree of destabilization and the number of people who are currently in exile. Consider the number of those who will follow after the uncontrolled presidential elections in Cote-D'Ivoire. What will become of them? People want to stay in their country. They don't want to be the ward of another country. I'm convinced that the moral action can prevent these disasters, and I believe that the Security Council holds the ability to achieve greater things rather than to encourage the destruction of humanity. Consequently, Excellency, I'm pleading for the introduction of a resolution of the United Nations classifying all coup d'etat as being criminal terrorist act of aggression. Taken from this angle, all future authors of coup d'etat would go directly to prison, and democracy would proceed everywhere in the world for the good of humanity. Thank you for your pleasant attention, and may God bless you. May God bless the Security Council. May God bless the United Nations. May God bless Cote d'Ivoire. And may God have mercy on those who don't know Him. May God bless the world that He has done. For many magicians were around King Nebuchadnezzar. They were all lying to him until someone else came. May God bless us and have mercy on us. For when He told Noah, many people laughed at Him until what happened happened. May God bless us and have mercy on us. For when He sent Moses to Pharaoh, Moses was stubborn, but he finally went. But Pharaoh was more stubborn, and his entire army was destroyed. May France and the rest of the world respect Cote d'Ivoire and the African population. May they not be like Pharaoh.